Alright, somebody was asking for a tutorial for Remember Me from Coco. And I do this song with a capo on the 2nd fret, but I'm just going to show you how to do it without the capo. So to start, 2nd fret of the 2nd string, and I'm counting strings from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2nd fret of the 2nd string, that's the B string. You hit that, slide up to the 4th fret, remember, and then it's the open string, and then you play, it's like a B chord, but you don't bar, so you just play 7th fret on the 6th string, 9th fret on the 5th string, 9th fret on the 4th string, and 8th fret on the 3rd string, and then the bottom 2 strings are open. The 1st and 2nd string are open. So, remember me. So this part, you slide down on the 9th fret of the 5th string, slide down to the 6th fret. Okay, and then you hit this chord. So this is like an E minor 7 chord. Basically you've got your low E, 7th fret on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 4th string, and 7th fret on the 3rd string, and then the rest are open. So, and that part is, the melody is playing the B string, and then you hit your middle finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. So, so from the beginning, we go like this, 2nd fret. Okay, when I get to that E minor chord, I don't really play these top 2 strings until after I've played the melody line. And then the next part starts the same as the beginning. Remember me. You want to put your hand in this shape, so you basically have all open strings except your first fingers on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, that's the D string, and your pinkies on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. But first you play that pinky note. Don't let it make you cry. And then you go to this chord. 1st fret on the A string, 1st fret on the D string, that's the 5th and 4th strings. Open G, pinky on the B string, 2nd fret, and you just play these middle 4 strings. So, don't let it make you cry. That's that part. Okay, so far we have remember me. Though I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry. And then I do this little walk up on the E string, open string, 2nd fret, 4th fret. And then I hit the open B, and then the 4th fret on the high E string. Even though I'm far. So we do that walk up, even though, and then pinky hits the 7th fret on the B string, far. And we play this chord. So you're playing an open A, and then you're playing 5th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the 3rd string, which is the G, pinky on the 7th fret of the B string. So, even though I'm far away, that's when you hit the open E string. Even if I'm far away, oh, slide down with your pinky to the 4th fret on the B string. Okay. Even though I'm far away, oh. And then you play this chord. Oh. So this is a B7. So we've got 2nd fret on the 5th string, 1st fret on the 4th string, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, open B, and then 2nd fret on the high E string. And I play it with my middle, pointer, ring, open, pinky. So, even though I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. So we're going with our pinky, 2nd fret on the high E string, open E string, and then 4th fret on the B string. Hold you in my heart. Even though I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. And then I go up to this chord. So we get a bunch of melody notes in this chord. So this chord is like an E major 7, 9, I guess. So you've got middle finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, 1st finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, pinky on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and then your ring finger is going to be going up and down on the B string. So the melody is coming from the open B, the 7th fret on the B string, open E, and then your pinky note there, which is the 8th fret on the 3rd string. Going back to here. And if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. I'll sing a secret song for you. Each slide down to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. Tonight we are. This one you're barring the 4th fret across the 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings, and then your pinky is playing the 6th fret on the 3rd string. So night we are, the melody is on the 3rd and 2nd strings. Night we are, and then open B, apart, and then you do an F sharp dominant 7 chord. So that's 2nd fret on the low E, the 6th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and 2nd fret on the 2nd string. Let's go back to even if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. I'll sing a secret song for you each night we are apart. Okay, and then the next section starts the same as the beginning. Have to travel far. And then this part. So this one I'm keeping the B and E string open, and I'm playing 5th fret on the low E, 7th fret on the 5th string, muting the D string, and playing 6th fret on the 3rd string, and sliding up, and then using my pinky to kind of hammer on and pull off. So it's going, middle finger is on the 8th fret to 9th fret. So from the beginning of that section, remember me, though I have to travel far, finger note, 8th fret on the 3rd string each time you. So for all 3 of those chords, the B and E string are open. You're playing an F sharp minor 7 shape, which is 9th fret on the 5th string, 7th fret on the 4th string, and 9th fret on the 3rd string. And then middle finger, you're just dropping your middle finger onto the 8th fret, taking off your pinky from the last chord and putting your middle finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string. So here is sad guitar, and this one is gonna be 7th fret on the 6th string, 7th fret on the 4th string, the 5th string is muted, and then 6th fret on the 3rd string, and keeping the B and E string open. So here's sad guitar. So back to the beginning of that verse, remember me. Oh, I have to travel far each time you hear this sad guitar. Alright, now we get to this part. So this one is kind of like a G sharp minor 7 shape with open E, open B, and open E. So you've got middle finger on the 11th fret of the 5th string, first finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string, and ring finger on the 11th fret of the 3rd string. And then you're gonna hit your pinky, comes up to the 12th fret on the B string, know that I'm with you, and down to the 11th fret. And then you jump all the way down here. You're playing the open B and the 4th fret on the E string. From here to here, and then we're going into this shape. Ring finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, pinky on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, and first finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And the melody is coming from the high E and then to the B string. So know that I'm with you the only way that it should. So you take that same shape, move everything down a string, strum it and slide it up. So now you've got 4th finger on the 6th fret of the A string, 3rd finger on 5th fret of the D string, pinky on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and first finger on the 4th fret of the B string, and the other strings are muted. So you're going strumming it, and then thumb the B string, and then you slide and thumb the G string, and then you play this shape where you're barring the 4th fret of the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string, and middle fingers on the 4th fret of the low E string, and the 5th string is muted. So now that the only way that it should be. Alright, and then the last part's pretty simple. So you play an E minor chord, and then you play kind of like a G. You've got your middle finger on the 3rd fret, pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string, everything else is open. And then slide that all up to the 8th fret. So after the 8th fret, you go to the 12th fret. So E minor, 3rd fret, 8th fret, 12th fret. So that's just your middle finger and pinky are on the 3rd fret, middle and finger and pinky on the 8th fret, middle finger and pinky on the 12th fret. And then you play, it's like that B7 shape from before, but you're up here. So you got middle finger on the 9th fret of the A string, first finger on 8th fret of the 4th string, ring finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, open B, and then pinky on the 9th fret of the 1st string. I go 7, 7, 7, and then 10, 11, and then I reach down to the 7th fret on the low E string, and then I just kind of go back and forth between these two kind of power chords. It's you've got your open E and open B going the whole time, and then you've got first finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string, ring finger on the 9th fret of the 5th string, pinky on the 9th fret of the 4th string, and third finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string, and then slide everything down 2 steps. Repeat that a few times. Just going back to this last section. So there you have it. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll answer them.